I was 11 when it started. It was my father. I ran away when I was 16. I hated him. I hated myself. It ruined my life. I turned to drugs and alcohol and sex and anything that I could find that would reconnect me to the wholeness I once felt from my relationship with God. But then one day I realized it was all in vain. Because nothing can ever fill that hole in your life left by the absence of God. So, in order to begin to turn my life around, I had to accept God, and I had to forgive. Forgiveness is God's way.
Mr. Hawks. Until now, teleportation has been considered impossible, except in science fiction. But by applying superstring theory, we've created a localized space-time gateway.
Knock off the technobabble. I don't give a shit how or why it works. I'm here to see if it works.
Of course, Mr. Hawks. Then may I borrow your wallet?
My wallet? Haven't you taken enough cash from me already?
It's an object that we could not have possibly duplicated, sir.
Abracadabra. Why do you look like me? Well, my theory is that everyone has twins in alternate worlds. And I'm yours.
Yeah? I have a theory too. You're a fucking spy. We heard the Alliance was experimenting with cloning and genetic manipulation. Well, now I can see it's true. Who sent you? Answer me! Hey. You made it to San Francisco already?
No, we're just getting into the city. I got a call from the director of mental health division at Berkeley. Yeah, everything's lining up. It should be great.
That's good.
Is everything okay?
I just, Sax has already turned me into the bad guy, and Liam, Liam just wants nothing to do with me. You know, I just want him so desperately to accept me. You know, I just want him to know how much I love him, and that's all I care about.
No, hey, say slow.
Well, Karen, you're in the family now, for better or worse. What side of history are you on?
You don't have to answer that, Karen. Dad, if you must know, she supports her husband.
I asked Karen.
I support my husband's decisions, but I have my own mind.
And Karen, we want you to be right there by your husband's side as he goes out there thumping for the Republican candidates. Deal?
Well, I'm happy for my husband, but I'm going to be voting for Barack Obama.
How could you do that to me? How could you ambush me like that?
I didn't ambush you. I was just being honest with the way I plan to vote.
Honest? At a time like that when my future was on the damn line? What kind of wife would undercut her husband that way?
You calm down, Khalil. Damn it, I think the elevator's stuck.
I'm in a meeting with the top Republican in the state, and you say You're voting for a Democrat. Are you crazy? Now where does that leave me and my position in the party?
No, I'm not crazy. And I have my own feelings about the direction of this country. And maybe if you'd bother to ask me instead of just assume that because I fell in love with a Republican I have the same views, well, you would have known.
You have just ruined any chance that I had in being considered an
Noel, there are more than enough two-party couples out there, okay? James Carvell and his wife are a perfect example.
You are not voting for a Democrat. You are not voting for Obama.
You're gonna tell me how to vote now? That's bullshit.
In my home, in my family, it's a one-party household.
Wow. Oh, you think you're nothing like your father? Well, I've got news for your partner. You are just like him. Your way or no way. Your view or no view.